Okay, so following on with this project, we're going to start to create the code. We did a little bit the other day where we looked at the constructor, and now what we're going to, and you can see now did add a little, we looked at the structures here. So this is our consumer provider contract, and then we set the constructor, and I made sure to set this approved work and perform service and approved terms for both of them because they both have to approve terms. Set that all to false. Set the provider address to the message sender, and the consumer address is passed in. So I added 4 more relatively simple methods, and we're going to use the revert from yesterday, which basically handles the case if what I'm trying to do is keep someone who is not a party to the contract from changing anything. Now I may end up adding some other, for example, we can do let me see if this is right. If message sender not equals, is this, oh no, this I think should be an and, because if it's not this and it's not that, which means, let me change these to ands here, and make sure it still compiles. Looks like it should be ands. So we're going to fix that on the spot here. We may want to add some other things as well, like, like for example, in cost, let's see, we can do a require here as well. We can say, require, and let me just double check the syntax. Okay. So, very simple syntax. Require, oh, this one wouldn't have it. This is the get. We don't need that. But we need it for the, where we're going to need an extra thing is for the setter. So set cost. So we can say require cost greater than 0, and if that's not the case, say you must have a positive cost. So something like that I think would work. And what I may want to do, and I think it is, it's either size or len. We want something similar here if terms dot oh, it's not if, this is a require greater than 0, and if that's not the case, then we say you must provide some terms. Let's see if this still builds. Let's save it, and then it'll tell, it didn't like something. So it didn't like, I'm going to look up how to get in what the syntax is here for the size of a string. So, mm, trying to see, is it turns? Well, that does not give me a good answer here. This is, let's see, okay, S dot length. So it's a little bit different. So we're going to do if terms dot length require terms dot length greater than 0. What does it not like here? Oh. So maybe it is size. I may have to just go look this up and fix it. We can always comment it out. Let's see if it likes that. Gee, it's not being cooperative. Well, this I'm going to have to look up. The syntax is different in every one. You know, sometimes you can just do length or size and let's see if it's going to help me out at all. Sometimes they'll give you, no. Let's see if it likes that. No. And it doesn't like, it should like that. No. Oh well. We'll have to look that up and I'll have to put that in on our next session. But now everything is good. It's not giving an error. And it compiles. So what the key here is, you're checking to make sure that certain conditions are met, and then you could set the value, set the terms, and then you can also get get the terms, return them, and so you know, so we've got like a little skeleton here. We've got the basics going on, and the next methods might be a little bit, I think, the pay for service and the, now actually with set terms or set cost, what we want to make sure is if they change it, we want to do the we want to do this. We want to make sure that these are set back to false. And actually that should be the case with the cost too. And this may be a little confusing. You might want to change the name of from approved terms to approved contract, something like that. And this is saying, well, we changed something, so because terms is now standing for two things, so I might end up changing that, because that could be a cause of confusion when someone's looking at it. Let's see, set terms, and so let's change approved terms. Keep it. Oh. So this is gonna, so we're gonna change terms to contract. Gotta make sure, sometimes it's a little tricky what you're highlighting in this interface. I don't know why that is. Wait a second, do I already? Let's see, I think I'm missing something here. No, there's approved, okay, approved work. And I want to add something. We can have approved contract instead of approved terms. So we're just going to change that wherever we see it. Let's see. And we're going to change it. So approved contract and pay for service, and I'm going to add something here. No, I'm spelling it wrong. Paid. Okay. And let's see. We got to do this here as well. So, because we got rid of approved terms. See, this highlighting is a bit funky on this GUI here, but and let's see. So if they change the terms of the cost, it sets the approval back to false. We start it as false initially, and we're going to get the terms and get the cost, and let's see if we messed up at all. Yeah, we did something here. Oh, it looks like, let's see if it likes that. Yeah, I have a little extra semicolon here. And of course I did it here as well. So let's get rid of those. I did it on all of them. And what doesn't it like here? Oh, missing the... There we go. Got everything. And it compiled. So this is the basic functions, and the more complex functions we're going to handle in future videos. And in the next video, when we start doing that, I'm going to fix this. So show you what that should be. But you can see how we set our requirements so that weird things don't happen. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you have, please give a like, please subscribe, please ring the bell for future videos. Please tell a friend who might be interested. And I will speak to you all next time.